Hey folks, it is Thursday, February 24th, and here's what we're going to do today. So we read Ada and Thompson for homework, and that's talking about weight bias. There's a lot of fat phobia. It is, I think, among the more socially acceptable. I use in air quotes because I don't think it's acceptable, but I think that fat phobia is, there's a lot of punching down that still happens in children's films around fat phobia. But fat phobia, I think, happens everywhere. The ways that we talk about bodies are really, they need help, right? We need help. We are all very vulnerable about bodies, and I think that it manifests in terms of how we talk about bodies elsewhere. So today you are going to pick at least 2, hopefully 3 of the clips or shorts. Watch those. Make sure to scroll down to the very helpful highlights of the key points and questions. So you'll see that I included page numbers. Pay attention to that because you can fold those into your stuff, right? You can direct back to certain points in the article. I did that to help you. So, take notes, like read these questions first, then take notes on the films that you watch. Pick one of them and make a plan to write a 2 to 3 paragraph response that connects a specific example that you see happening in that film or that short to what Ada and Thompson are talking about and why that's relevant. If you need a reminder or a model for how to do that, again, please go ahead and check out my analysis of the choices that Clements and Muster make in terms of representing fatness in the film The Little Mermaid. And the reason why I'm using the term fatness is because when we say something is fat, that's actually a neutral term. So you'll notice that I'm not saying plus sized or overweight because those sound more polite, and we've been socialized to say that they're more polite, but actually like overweight is making an assumption about people's bodies and how they should be, whereas fat is just a neutral term. So just sort of note that is, I just want to explain that because I think that it's something that a lot of people might be new to them, right? But again, write down your thoughts and share those. When I mean your thoughts, write down the connections that you're seeing, right, between the article and then the representations. And this might be tough for some of you, right? Because again, we all get really socialized to think about bodies in a very particular way and to make a lot of justifications for why we should talk about certain bodies in really penalizing ways. And it's hard to unlearn, right? So just holding space for that, but really push yourselves, right? So you'll share that to Pop Research Channel 4 and then again, meaningfully respond to at least 2 of your peers' posts and, help them. Like if you feel like one of your peers is kind of like going for the low-hanging fruit or, not like really engaging with the central messages, please help them like in a supportive way, offer examples, right, etc. All right, so that's what we're doing in class today. And then for homework, we are going to be reading Stover's Damsels and Heroines, the Conundrum of Post-Feminist Disney Princesses. Woohoo! So it's really just talking about modern Disney princesses, right? So yeah, that's what we're doing in class today, and that is what's for homework. Let's have an awesome Thursday.